Hello, welcome to the very first video on the channel. Today, we're making jewelry. This is a solid resin block with real plants that I made. Unfortunately, I didn't record the casting process, but if you'd like to see it, I can make another block and film the whole thing. Just let me know in the comments. By the way, if you enjoy videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. This is only the first video, but I plan to share many more projects like this. Also, let me know what you think about this camera angle and the overall video style. I'll keep improving to make each video even better. I'm going to cut this resin block into smaller pieces to make a pair of earrings and a pendant. For this, I'm using a rotary tool with a cutting disc. It's very important to keep a firm grip on the flexible shaft, as this can be dangerous if you're not careful. Watch the cutting process for a moment. At first, I used the larger cutting disc at a low speed, but after realizing it wasn't cutting very well, I switched to a smaller disc and increased the speed. Finally, I was able to cut the block into smaller pieces. Next, I shaped each piece using coarse sandpaper. Here's how they look so far. Before doing the final finishing, I'm going to coat these pieces with another layer of resin to create a raised edge around them. I'm using crystal clear casting resin. Even without polishing, look how the pieces become transparent again as soon as the resin is poured over them. Leaving the surface unpolished also helps the new resin bond better. I applied a thick layer to the top, and after it cured, this is how it turned out. It cured beautifully without warping. Then I flipped each piece over and applied another thick layer to the back so it wouldn't end up too thin. Once the resin had fully cured, it was time to cut the pieces again. As always, cutting resin with a rotary tool is one of the most dangerous steps. A few times I almost lost control of the cutting disc, so I had to hold both the resin block and the flexible shaft very firmly throughout the process. Now it's finally time for sanding. I refined the shape using coarse sandpaper first. Then I worked through progressively finer grits before polishing the pieces with a felt polishing wheel, followed by a yellow foam polishing pad for the final finish. Just look at that shine. It's incredible. As I mentioned earlier, the goal is to make a pair of earrings and a pendant. I'll glue the earring hooks onto the earrings and attach the jump ring to the pendant off camera. Then I'll come back to show you the finished jewelry. Here's the final result. Let me know in the comments what you think of these pieces, and I'd also love to hear your thoughts on this video format. I decided to remove all the original audio and use voiceover narration instead. I hope it wasn't boring. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!